Hey everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are here today with Magica. I did play the demo for this a while ago, and we are supposed to be able to use our save data from the demo in this game. I did want to start over because I did some things that messed me up for a few days in the demo, and I'd like to just get a fresh start, so we will do that. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here it is. Continue the demo. I do want to start a new game though, I think. So let's go ahead and start new. Okay. Short note before you start. Magica is not created by a big studio, but a small, passionate indie team. If you like the game, please spread the word and share it with your friends. Okay. Okay, choose color palette, less saturated, default. I kind of like this one a little less saturated. So I guess you can reduce flashing lights and effects in the menu. I'm not sure what that does here. I'm going to leave it as is, and if it is a huge issue, I will change it later. Welcome to the world of Magica. You must be excited to start playing. Let me just show you a little something before we start. On your adventure, you'll unlock numerous events that consist, among other things, of animations and dialogues like this one. But don't worry, if you are the more hasty type, you could speed up most events or skip them completely. Okay, speed up, skip. At the beginning of an event, the available actions are displayed for a few seconds. You can display the action buttons again by pressing the skip event button. Let's try it now. Speed up, that's right. Bumper. Okay. Great job. Always remember that you can skip or speed up most events if needed. Phew, the train is quite fast on the way. I think the passengers are about to feel sick. Let me quickly bring it back to normal speed. There, everything is back to the old. Now that you know the basics of skipping and speeding up events, you're all set. Let's start your great adventure. Okay, I guess. To my dearest child, if you're reading this, then you're already on your way to Clover Town. It feels like just yesterday I was changing your diapers and cleaning after your messes. Now you're all grown up and inheriting our family farm while I start my new job overseas. If Clover Town is anything like it was during my childhood, you'll have no problem settling down and making friends. I have a feeling you'll transform our humble little farm into the beautiful place it was meant to be. May you find joy and adventure in Clover Town. Love, Mom. P.S. Your train ticket took a big bite out of our savings, so make that money back as soon as you can. Okay, so we get to pick. We're going to be Hannah. And I assume that we can change our stuff. That's cute. Kind of like the pink. Let's go with that. I do like that hair a lot. That one's also really cute. There's that one. I guess I can change the color of bow, maybe? I don't know if I can change the color of bow. Space buns. There are actually a lot of options. That one's cute. It's a little big. That one, that one. And I guess we could be bald if we wanted to be. Okay, so I am thinking... Normally I do space buns, and that's really cute. I'm kind of thinking this, though. I do love that kind of coral color for hair, though, so we are going to go with that. Although I'm tempted for the light yellow. But no, I really like coral. We can have a beard to go along with our hair. Okay, eye colors. I liked the ones that they gave me. Kind of like the red. Is that all of them? Maybe the ones that it came with. I think those are fine. I could do some glasses. I could do an eye patch. I feel like those are a lot, though. And then I could do a face mask if I wanted. No, I think we're good. Okay, there we go. Hello there, are you Heather? Welcome to Clover Town. I'm the mayor, an old friend of your mother's. I was thrilled when she told me you were inheriting your family farm. We've been waiting excitedly for you ever since. Nice to meet you. We're happy to have you. The excitement in your eyes reminds me a lot of your mother when she was your age. Heather, these are your neighbors. They live on the farm next to yours. Go on, you two. Introduce yourselves to our newcomer. Hi there, I'm Jade. It's very nice to meet you. And I'm Ruby. Pleased to meet you, Heather. Jade and I are twins, in case you haven't noticed. We're double the trouble. These cuties standing next to us are our blobs. This is my blob, Clara. She's a sweet girl with a sensitive heart. My blob's name is Daisy, and she's super full of energy. Isn't she the cutest? My good friend over here is Armel. He and I have been together for many, many years. Nice to meet you all. Following tradition, every resident of Clover Town has a blob companion. Our close bonds with our blobs is what makes Clover Town so special. Where can I get one? Haha, one thing at a time, Heather. You'll find yourself in the company of a blob soon enough. First and foremost, you'll need a tour of Clover Town. As your neighbors, Ruby and Jade offered to show you around today. I do it myself, but I'm getting old. I wouldn't want to fall and break a hip bone while showing you around town. Please don't joke about something so frightening. Yeah, just thinking about the hospital bill for an injury like that gives me the chills. That's why this old-timer is letting you youngins handle the formalities from here on out. Take good care of Heather for me, all right? Leave it to us, old man. Ruby, please mind your manners. What? He's old. He said so himself. Still. As you can see, Heather, Clover Town is a fun place to live. With neighbors like Jade and Ruby, you'll never be bored. Well, have fun exploring Clover Town, Heather. Now, if you'll excuse me, Armel and I are going to get some rest now. Thank you for everything. I'll be off then. Heather, there's still some preparations I have to do at your farm, so Ruby's going to be leading you to your next destination. Yep. Our next stop is the Blob Leak, which just so happens to be my absolute favorite place ever. Enjoy yourself, Heather. I'll see you later. Let's go, Heather. Last one to the league is a rotten egg. Eek! I can't believe we're going to see him up close like this. It was so worth waiting hours just to get this spot. Totally. Do you think he'll be willing to take a selfie with us? There he is! He's so cool! I've got to stream this on the Blobstagram. I'm going to get so many views. Lapis, how do you feel about being the newly crowned champion? As the winner of the Clover Cup, how do you intend to represent Clover Town in tournaments around the world? Lapis, can we get a selfie, please? Can you say something to my Blobstagram followers? Everyone, clear the walkway. The champion is coming through. Hey, Lapis, don't push Heather like that. I don't have time for this. Let's go, artists. What a jerk. He wouldn't even look me in the eye. Are you okay, Heather? I'm alright. Sorry about that. Lapis thinks he's all that just because he beat the Clover Cup. Even if it's the toughest blob battle tournament around, that doesn't give him any excuse to act high and mighty. That's even more reason for us to beat him at his own game, Daisy. Are you rivals? You bet. He's not the best blob trainer in Clover Town. I am, and I'm going to prove it to him one day. Whatever. Forget about that stone-faced grump. Hurry inside. There's a big surprise waiting for you behind those shiny blue doors. I'm going to battle as many trainers as I can while I wait. Welcome to the Blob League. You're Heather, correct? It's nice to finally meet you, Heather. Well, come on over. I'm Pearl, and I'm the Blob League president. This is my blob, Keiko. Hey there, I'm Flint, and I'm a blob breeder. This is my buddy, Spiky. Flint and I were given the honor of giving you your very first blob, courtesy of the mayor and your mother. Excited, aren't you? I would be too. Flint, would you care to tell Heather about the eggs you brought? Sure thing. These are blob eggs. Each egg carries a different type of blob. Go ahead and take a closer look at them. Follow your heart and pick the egg you feel the most connected to. Okay, that's a fire one. I want to learn more. There's a magma type blob in this egg. Magma types are known for their strong personalities and fierce loyalty. They're great matches for trainers who are adventurous and charismatic. I was like fire types. The egg has a mysteriousness of a single storm cloud in the sky. You're looking at a storm type blob. Storm type blobs are great when paired with trainers with a strong sense of discipline, independence, and wit. Calm and soothing, like leaves blowing in the breeze. This egg is home to a forest type blob. Forest type blobs make great teams with people who are down to earth and enjoy spending time with others. Let's do the storm blob. I want to do something different. Actually, I don't remember what I picked in the demo. You picked a storm type blob. They're known to be smart and quick-witted blobs. Storm types tend to be popular with people who are clever problem solvers. Does that sound like you? Of course, these are all generalizations. Every blob and trainer is different, and every team has its own unique dynamic. I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, without further ado, let's hatch this egg. It's so weird how they hatch eggs. Yeah, I tend to pick fire types, so I don't know if I did the first time when I played the demo. Maybe I did pick this one, or maybe I didn't. I actually don't know. I don't remember. Cold breath, okay. It's okay, you can trust me. Sniff, sniff. Aw, would you look at that? It looks like your hatchling has taken a liking to you already. It sure has. The first few moments after hatching are crucial for a blob. Hatchlings rely a lot on their sight and smell to familiarize themselves with their environment. That's why yours was inspecting you so closely. It seems like you've gotten its approval. Now that you have a blob, let me tell you more about these wonderful creatures. The three main types of blobs are magma, storm, and forest. Each type has its own strengths and weaknesses. For example, Spiky is a forest type blob. His strength is his never-ending appetite and ability to smell food from a town away. Spiky says he's hungry. You better keep your snacks out of his reach. Getting to know the different blob types and their relation to one another will help you become a better trainer and caretaker. If you ever find yourself hungry to learn more, feel free to attend one of the classes we hold here at the Blob League. I'll check it out. Taking care of a blob can be just as challenging as it is exciting, so don't be afraid to reach out if you need help. You can usually find me here at the Blob League and Flint at his breedery. Clover Town is filled with many kinds of people you can also rely on, so you're never alone. Anyway, that's all we have for you, Heather. Have fun going on adventures with your hatchling. Make sure to keep a close eye on it. It's an energetic one. It was nice meeting you, Heather. Bye. Take care now. Appreciate the help. There you are, Heather. Took you long enough. Is that your blob? What a cutie! It's all right. Aw, Thor's still a little shy, isn't it? I can already tell you and Thor are going to be a perfect team, Heather. Speaking of teams, none of the ones out here were good enough to battle me and Daisy. They ran away as soon as I got close. But maybe you can battle me, Heather? Right now? No better time than the present. Wait a second. Get ready, Heather. Here I come. The action bar is located at the bottom right corner of the screen. All blobs currently in battle are displayed as icons on the bar, with enemies at the top and allies at the bottom. Your blob is currently in the idle zone. You can choose an action for your blob when it reaches the command point at the end of the zone. Watch how your blob icon moves towards it. Excellent! Your blob has reached the command point. Quickly select a skill to attack your enemy. Each skill has a casting time. Your selected skill is executed when your blob reaches the end of the casting zone. But be careful because blobs casting a skill take critical damage during this time. By the way, have you noticed that your blob glows while casting a skill? Your opponent will take damage in a moment. Blobs who have taken damage are pushed down the action bar. Watch as the opponent's icon is thrown back. After your blob uses a skill, it must recover, and its icon will start again at the beginning of the recovery zone. Your blob has reached the command point again. Your opponent is also about to attack. Casting a skill now will make your blob take critical damage. This is the perfect moment to defend. Defending allows your blob to take only half the damage. Regenerate a little bit of energy and not get pushed down the action bar. Oh no, your blob has lost some health. Use the item command to select a recovery item that will heal your blob. Item usage does not require a recovery period, and your blob will only move back to the beginning of the idle zone. Now you know the basics of blob battles. Remember that blobs are vulnerable while casting a skill, so make sure to defend before opponents attack. Use your new knowledge to finish the battle. Good luck! Ew, not effective. Okay. We'll defend. Alright. So I guess we'll dash attack, because the other one didn't work that well. Ooh, I actually am there first. So let's see what we can do. I'll hit that first. Battle 1. Okay, we'll just skip that. That was so much fun, Heather. Not bad for your first battle. Aw, looks like Thor had a good time too. Can we battle again, Heather? Pretty please with a cherry on top? Ruby, that's enough. You're going to tire Heather and Thor out before the day's even over. Oh, Poopy. Fine. But you better battle me again soon. Got it? Got it. Score! Finally someone good to battle. Anyway, I finished the preparations at your farm, Heather. It's all ready for you now. At least as ready as it's going to be. Are you ready to see it? I'm ready. Let's go. You're in for the surprise of a lifetime, Heather. That doesn't sound good at all, does it? So, what do you think about your farm? Something isn't right here. You sure inherited a fancy place, Heather. What a luxurious mound of dirt. Sorry, Heather, this probably wasn't what you were expecting. Your farm might be a little run down now, but I'm sure it'll change in no time. Easier said than done. If it makes you feel any better, you'll have us and your blob to lend you a hand. Starting from the ground up is going to be difficult and scary, but I hope you aren't too discouraged. The most beautiful flowers always start off as a seed in the dirt, after all. With love and care, this farm will bloom too. You really should have planned things ahead. You don't even have anywhere to sleep tonight. That's not true. I prepared something for you beforehand. Ruby, can you help me with it? Fine. Your surprise will be ready in just a few minutes, Heather. Just sit back and relax. Phew, that took a lot longer than I thought, but we're finally done. Ta-da! A handy-dandy tent. So, what do you think, Heather? It's better than nothing, I guess. Sure is. At least you're not sleeping on the dirt. Well, literally at least. It's not as comfortable as a roof over your head, but it'll keep you safe until you have one. You could talk to Kari? Karoy? I'll have to look that up. About building a house. You should be able to find her at the workshop in town during the day. It's getting late, so we'll let you settle down. I'll come by first thing tomorrow morning to teach you about farming. Until then, please get a good night's rest. Don't mind if I do. Night-night. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Not that you even have a bed or anything. Ruby! I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You better catch all the Z's you can, Heather. You're going to need that energy tomorrow. Ruby, we really should get going now. Fine, fine, let's get out of here. See you in the morning, Heather. All the excitement seems to have worn Thor out. Sweet dreams. Heather, Heather. Heather, you're okay. You wouldn't answer no matter how many times I called, so I thought something bad happened to you. I'm so glad you're all right. They did leave me in a tent. Gurgle. Oh, it sounds like Thor's hungry. Too bad you don't have any crops to feed him yet. You're going to need to grow some if you want to feed both yourself and your blob. You probably don't know much about how farming works since you're from the city, but that's what I'm here for. As promised, I'll walk you through the basics. Let's begin. I kind of want to skip the tutorial. Let's skip the tutorial. Okay, so I've got my items, I've got my seeds, and I got some apple pie, more seeds, new blueprints. New task, a new home. You need a roof over your head. Talk to the local carpenter I want to see how you pronounce that. I'm going to say Sharoy? Sharoy? Talk to the mayor. You now have everything you need to get started. Remember, you can save the game at your tent at any time. Oh, I'm so glad. The game also saves automatically at the end of the day. Okay. Greetings from Clover Town's finest merchant. Should you find yourself in need of the highest quality goods the valley offers, and I know you will, do visit our location in the town square. Visit the general store. Okay. So, we need to dig. One thing I remember about this in the demo was that your stamina goes down so quickly. And if you pass out, the amount of stamina is just like awful. Okay, so what we have to do is go in here and get soil. And it's 5 soil per thing. So we have to dig up soil from around. Like there's patches of soil. We have to dig those up. We have to go to this table, do the blueprint for the soil patches and place them. Then we have to hoe them all. Then we plant. Fairly standard for a farming game. And then we water. Okay, yeah, so that's it. This thing right here. You can access items in your magical storage across multiple locations. In build mode, all items from the magical storage are available in addition to items in your bag. Okay, so we're gonna move all of this over. Because we don't have the spots for those right now. Oh, I think I do need to probably feed the guy. Transfer a single one. See, I can feed the blob. Like that, but he's fine, so I don't need to do that. But yeah, if we go to LB, there's feed, and then there's pet. Okay, I could stand to eat that probably, but I guess we won't right now. Let's go into town. We can at least inspect the fast travel. Fast travel location, center tree unlocked. There's Flint from earlier. I've been wondering, what purpose do you think blobs serve in our life? They enrich our lives in countless ways. I couldn't have said it better. Blobs provide us with companionship and protection and deepen our understanding of the world. Being able to live in harmony with them is something I'm grateful for every day. Okay. I'm actually going to go back to the farm, I think, because I actually want to get those other things done. Or at least some of them. And that'll give me just a little bit of stamina. But that'll get me 2 more of these. I guess maybe I don't want to plant them right now without the stamina. I wonder if that's enough. I'll think about it. I think for right now, I'm going to go ahead and end for the day, and we will pick up in the next episode. But yeah, that is going to be everything for this time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!